This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin.
Boys, nice and high.
And we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. We'll be catching up in a bit from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. And this matchup with Los Angeles, hard to believe, just the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season schedule. Last year was a lopsided affair as they were able to take all 4 games in the series, earning the sweep.
And they were unbeaten against this club last season. Not surprising considering where they both finished in the standings.
Well, they're more talented, more accomplished at this point, but you can't rely on that and start taking plays off. You could get surprised.
And now the Lakers starting group. Ingram and Kuzma filling up the 3 and the 4. Hart is out there with LeBron James, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You know, in this era of the Golden State Warriors, it's easy to forget the lean years. Prior to this 6-year run, guys, the last time they had made it to the playoffs 4 consecutive seasons, 1952.
3 on 3. Here's Durant. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Come on now, this guy is more than just a great shooter. Klay Thompson, really good feel for the offense.
McGee with no one around, off the left rim and out.
They're not going to get away with many mistakes like that on the defensive end. You got to get out on him right there.
Curry kicks to Cousins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Cousins has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, the IQ is just off the charts for Steph Curry. He senses when the defense has left someone open, and I guarantee you he will put it on time and on target.
Now here's LeBron, and stolen by Cousins. Here's Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, the offense is really clicking. 4 for 5 from the field to start. Nice.
It's LeBron with the drive. Ingram outside. Shot to stop the run. Here's McGee. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Ooh, that has to be a relief. First bucket was a long time coming.
Well, you've got to be resilient when you start off that slow. Kept pounding away, and finally they make a bucket.
Can't forget about the mid-range Jay. Cousins rising up with confidence from there.
And stolen by Cousins. Here's Durant. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Durant's got 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
James. Warriors with the rebound.
The only way he doesn't finish is if the defense gets in his face. Nice job.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
Klay Thompson, the 11th pick in the 2011 draft. If you were to do a redraft, you'd have to think he'd go in the top 3.
Well, certainly at least top 3. Kawhi Leonard and Kyrie Irving were both in that draft as well. Listen, what people knew was that Klay Thompson could shoot. Even Klay said he thought he'd be a 3-and-D player in the NBA and perhaps nothing more. You have to think about the athleticism and the work habits that have made him a more well-rounded player. But boy, Klay, big time player. That's how it's done, gentlemen. You don't pass to a player, you pass to a spot. Let your teammate run into it.
Here's Curry. And James pulls it down. Lakers trail by 10. Hart the pass to Ingram, and Durant comes to help. Kuzma kicks to LeBron. Pass to McGee. Back to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. McGee the pass to James. And the rejection by Cousins. And here we go. Here's Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his third assist on the night. To the paint, here's McGee. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Thompson kicks to Durant. Passes to Curry. All alone. And the jumper falls for him.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Lakers trail by 12. Kuzma sets a screen. Kicks it out to LeBron. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Hart. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. And Durant sends it back.
But Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
Cousins inside. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the... One of the most demonstrative players in the game, Draymond Green, speaks about the importance.
That's all defense is. It is effort.
Well, and he should know, a former Defensive Player of the Year.
You know, he just takes pride in being their anchor defensively. And if he's not seeing that effort, he's going to let you know about it.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
I'll tell you, they've simply been more assertive in the open floor. They're leaking out early, converting with confidence.
And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. And Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end. And LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place.
And as we have a moment now, let's take a look at the three-pointer to two-pointer shot ratio here in the postseason for the Lakers.
And not too much leaning in either direction. They take shots from range. They take it inside, not getting locked into one pattern. And I think that's one reason why they have such a good flow offensively.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Opening night of the regular season, blue sky for every team, Doris. Optimism is high. Players thinking about all the possibilities ahead.
No doubt. It's a time of tremendous optimism for both the teams and the fans of these teams. And the culmination of the work you put into the offseason, who's improved their skill level, who's added a dimension to their offensive game. We're all salivating for the start of this year.
Cannot wait. With the break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. The Lakers second.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. Thompson and Durant fill out the perimeter. And it's Curry in at the point.
You know, I think casual fans of the NBA probably wonder what makes LeBron so good. And you look at some of the attributes he has physically, the size, the strength, the quickness. But to me, it's as much about his pursuit of greatness and the commitment year-round to excelling and building his skills. He's truly a seminal player in NBA history.
Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
The pass to McGee. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 4 rebounds in this game. With LeBron in his strength, Doris, he can shrug off defenders.
Well, to me, Kevin, he is easily one of the most formidable finishers to ever play the game. You think about it, he is as big and strong physically as most centers that are challenging him at the rim. What an imposing guy.
And at 6'9", Ingram is constantly on the prowl for these dunks. An incredible athlete who just finishes with ease near the hoop. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And it's McGee with the jam.
It's incredible to me, Kevin, how remarkably in tune LeBron is with the movement of his teammates. The guy is a scorer, he's a creator, he's a force to be reckoned with. You know, what you love about Kevin Durant is he has established himself as a top 2 player in the NBA. But the reality is he's never forgotten where he's come from. His charity work, his commitment to the communities and to the places that have shaped him, it's really kind of cool, Kevin.
And in 2013, there was a series of commercials calling Durant the nicest guy in the NBA.
Well, let's remember, Kevin, at that time he was a beloved figure in Oklahoma City. He remains tight with a number of staff members there just because of the kind of person and the kind of professional he was. What you love about Kevin Durant is he's a top 2 player in the NBA. But in terms of his charity work, he is right there as well.
Lakers on D, down by 15.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
McGee and the slam dunk by McGee.
His ability to create is a big part of what makes LeBron so effective. That there's no way to defend him in the open floor.
Curry against LeBron. And stolen by LeBron. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Lakers trail by 16. LeBron kicks to McGee. Ingram dishes to McGee. Out to Ingram. Shot clock at 5. Kuzma with a screen on Curry.
I just love the fire with which Draymond Green plays defense. This man does not let you get comfortable.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And no doubt they've been the more efficient team in this first half.
Well, I think they're getting quality shots, and it's thanks to how aggressive they have been in this half.
Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
Yeah, bottom line, more boards means more possessions, and that's how you build a lead.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. Warriors leading by 18.
Well, back-to-back titles for the Golden State Warriors since the arrival of Kevin Durant. You think about the Western Conference Finals a year ago, the Rockets gave them a run for their money, but no one able to impede the progress of this championship procession.
If anybody came in here expecting an off night from KD, think again. A spectacular game for one of the NBA's greats. And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Golden State's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. And through last season, the Warriors boasting the most wins of any team, Doris, over a 5-year span in NBA history.
They are simply shattering records for wins left and right, and if they keep this core together, there's no sign that this is going to slow down anytime soon.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Curry passes to Durant, but they recover it.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
How good is that pass? Certainly makes the offensive opportunity easy.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Jordan Bell is checked in for Golden State. for Beasley, as most people know, Doris, it's been a wild ride getting here.
It certainly has, Kevin, but the talent was undeniable, right? Let's remember this guy was a former #2 overall pick. Reality is, though, he had to spend some time in China. He needed an adjustment to both his game and his attitude.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. 36 seconds left in the first half of the game. Curry kicks to Cousins. Off the pick. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Cousins has got 8.
Well, you've got to look at this guy's shooting as one of the main reasons they've been able to build this lead.
That one good for 2.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Outside Durant, a 3-ball. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, the quick release of Kevin Durant and the release point so high, you really can't get a good contest on him.
Here's LeBron. The shot's good from McGee. 14 points for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's...
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He ended up with 19 points and 1 assist. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, Durant certainly showed up, as he always does. That's the thing about KD, the consistency. It's in his attitude. He puts up the numbers every single night, and he makes an impact on the defensive end as well.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that's going to do it.
Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
You know, my favorite thing, Greg, I think he showed no fear in attacking the defense. He got on the interior with ease.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. LeBron James is out there with Hart, and it's Ingram in at the 3. Down low, that's tipped and stolen by Kuzma. Up the floor, and James throws it down.
Yeah, LeBron James will inflict pain at the rim when he gets free like that.
You know, Doris, the ability to beat the defender off the dribble, so important. Who do you think has the quickest first step right now in the league that you've seen personally?
That's a great question, boy, Kev. I'll tell you some guys I wouldn't want to have to contend with on a night by night. No way I want to try to guard the wizardry of Kyrie Irving, right, or the flat-out end-to-end speed of John Wall, or the incredible explosive athleticism of Russell Westbrook. The deceptive nature of James Harden's game. Please, child, please, I don't want any part of any of those men.
You're getting riled up here.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
Here is Cook. James covering. Cook, the pass to Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jones has got his first points of the night.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Absolutely perfect start to the half, setting the tempo right away with an easy opportunity at the cup.
And really no better leader in the NBA than LeBron. The closest thing to a player coach we've had in a long time.
And LeBron James last season not slowing down even a little bit. Turned in, Doris, one of his best seasons yet.
Isn't it amazing how impactful LeBron is on the floor at all times? Last year, you think about his passing and rebounding numbers were as good as they've ever been. Only a handful of guys have ever changed the game like he can.
And the dunk by James.
This guy is unguardable in the open floor. When LeBron gets into space, you might as well turn the lights out, Kevin.
Cook dishes to Iguodala. Back to Cook. Outside, Jones. Back to Cook. On the wing, Iguodala. He's covered by Ingram. From close range, again, Golden State.
Andre Iguodala showed great focus in the paint. Even with all those bodies around him, keeps his concentration.
He's off on that one, and Golden State will go the other way with it. And stolen by LeBron. Oh!
Yes.
Goodness. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Iguodala kicks to Livingston. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. Look at the state of the game. International leagues getting better and better, Doris. There's no doubt about it. We see it at Olympic times and during FIBA play in between. We see a lot of NBA players who have spent time abroad, and I think they come back better.
I don't think there's any doubt about that, Kevin. I think wherever you can hone your craft and do it in a competitive environment where winning and losing is at stake on a nightly basis, it has so many opportunities for learning and growth. So, okay, I can't turn it over 5 times in a competitive environment, regardless of what league I'm playing in, because that's to the detriment of my team. If I'm lazy on the defensive end, I'm going to get exposed by good offensive players. To me, Kev, I love any time there's competitive basketball being played. I want to watch it.
Love that answer. Green inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Ingram kicks to Kuzma. Looking for Ingram. He gets it in there. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And how about the deceptive strength of Ingram, just willing his shots in over the defense.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Jerebko comes in for Looney, and it's Evans in for Sean Livingston. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Zubac is checked in for JaVale McGee. And the Warriors making a change here. Cook's checked in. Jerebko the screen. Here's Iguodala. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Iguodala's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we know that Andre Iguodala has great basketball IQ and understands how to play in the 2-man game. Boy, Kev, I love his game. He can hurt you in so many different ways.
Out to the right wing. And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Here's Ingram. Pass to Hart. 3-pointer. And another 3 for the Lakers.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
From deep. Rebounded by Jerebko.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, Klay Thompson's simply one of the best to do it in the NBA right now when it's a catch-and-shoot situation.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Cook. And then for the Lakers, Beasley's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Lance Stevenson comes in for Ingram. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Hart. Here's Livingston. Reverses. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Lakers trail by 12. Curry with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. From deep. That shot off the mark. Pass to Stevenson. Launches it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Stevenson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Lakers. No good on that last second attempt there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why, Greg, great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Just 1 quarter left in regulation. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Thompson and Durant, the deadly shooting wing pair. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. And it's Curry in at the point. That's the Warriors' 5. Beasley kicks to Zubac. Caldwell Pope for 3. Cousins pulls it in. Warriors leading by 11. Right side Durant over Stevenson. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, we know Kevin Durant can score from all 3 levels. That one, a chippy for him.
Ball, the pass to Beasley. And that one drops for him.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Golden State's gone 6 of 8 on 3-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Durant, the pass to Cousins. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Beasley.
As fearless and physical as he is, Boogie gets to the line more than just about anyone.
And the Lakers call time here. So many aspects go into developing, Doris, a winning team, coaching players, all the front office moves. How much do you think ownership affects that equation?
Well, I think it's absolutely critical. Leadership starts at the top down. And what kind of organization do you want? What kinds of behaviors will you tolerate? What kinds of things do you emphasize in terms of what you want your culture to be about? And to me, that starts at the top. When you look at the organizations that have great history with sustained success, it starts at the top with ownership.
I like your word culture there. That makes so much sense. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. First free throw is good.
How about Steph Curry, guys? You look at the superstar beginnings. Think about he was born in Akron, Ohio, the same city as, of course, the great LeBron James. In fact, born in the same hospital, just 39 months apart. Something in the water there, guys.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Ingram. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Warriors leading by 9. And talking about Curry's start, his parents were tremendous athletes themselves.
That's exactly right. His father, Dell, played 16 seasons in the NBA. His mom was a standout volleyball player. His sister was, too. Athleticism runs in the family. Those are some pretty good genes.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
That's good from McGee.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Durant with a wide open look. A 3-pointer off the mark.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Lakers trail by 8. James kicks to Hart. Pass to Kuzma. Now here is McGee. Back to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Man, this has been fun. I mean, we got 2 teams dueling down the stretch.
Boy, does it feel to you, Greg, like every single shot is going through the bucket? That's how lethal both of these teams have been late in this one.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And he comes up with the deuce. That's 10 points for Steph Curry.
Boy, that's a tough finish from Steph Curry. I love that he stays with it through clear contact. That's really nicely done.
No one near James as he lets it go. A 3-pointer, no good. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. That's his 3rd personal. The team's 3rd. they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And that one's good. Cousins.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
Thompson. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Oh, a lapse defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Boy, Thompson keeps his composure through the contact. If you're going to foul him, it better be done right because you don't want to give him this and one.
Thompson no good on the free throw. Lakers trail by 10. And Curry pulls it down.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
James has a two-pointer. Nice D from Durant. The Warriors have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. Durant against Ingram. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Warriors.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Kevin Durant.
Boy, what a determined offensive presence he has been for them tonight. He carried the scoring load, and as hot as he was, it took a ton of pressure off his teammates all night.
And finally finding a rhythm, but unfortunately a little too late.
Well, you wonder if they can use the momentum they've built here into the next game because this one looks over.
LeBron against Curry. They double-team Curry. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, and no good that time. Good D by James. The pass to Hart. It's stolen by Green. Curry from deep three-point land. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.